Okay, Rubicon's basement here. I go on vacation for a couple weeks every winter, and my son and I think I asked him, let's do one big huge battle with everything that's painted, and we'll get all our armies together, everything that's painted, we'll put them all on the table, we'll do a big battle. And then I got to thinking, I got a lot of stuff that's painted, and this is one army that I'll go into detail on each one, with the big Hulk hands representing the gods, Orc and Goblin, and hobby kitties distracting me. But anyways, this is a 4x6 table with one army, and yeah, we're not going to, even though I have a 5x8, we're not going to have enough to put everything on it. But anyways, this is my Orc and Goblin army. I was going to joke with you and say that I bought it on eBay for 20 bucks, but I just don't have the heart. So it was quite a daunting task last night, putting everything together, getting them all out of their boxes and getting them on the table. And I'll go in for a close-up on the units here in a little bit, and then explain what I have left to paint. Okay, so first we have 30 of Savage Orcs, and I actually have these in 2 units of 15 with the musician and standard bearer. You can break them apart like that, but just for horde formation and big table schematics, put them like that. I have 3 river trolls, and yeah, they're pretty cool. And I bought this guy. He's not a GW figure. Sorry about this. It's gonna focus. There it is. I don't know, he looked pretty cool. So he looked kind of troll-ish. So he's a hero that would lead the trolls into battle. Okay, then I have these plastic orcs. And these, I cut the other chopper off of their hands. So they have their chopper up like that with their left hand down. And these guys have their chopper in the right hand with their left hand up. And I have the musician and the guy with the torch. I modeled that. It's a Q-tip. He's the standard bearer, and I made these so with a white hand of Saruman on the back. I freehanded that, and so anyways, they all have that. And if I can get more models like this, these will be Saruman's orcs. Over here I have a lot of wolf riders. What is that? That's hobby kitty wants on the table. 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's 40 of them. And these ones have the helmet. These are the champions that I modeled with the helmeted wolf heads. And then I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought these night goblins would look kind of cool on wolves too. So if I ever have shamans that ride into battle on a wolf, that's what they'll be there for. I thought they looked kind of neat. And of course I used the Chaos Marauder shields on these guys. So I'll go over on the other side of the table and get a better look at the shields. I guess I'm going to start in the back here. We got 4 bolt throwers, and I'm using regular goblins to crew those, because those actually are my dwarven bolt throwers, but I got new dwarven bolt throwers, so the goblins have confiscated the old ones. I have this command because I actually have 50 savage orcs, what I'm calling biggins, and these are the extra champions and standard bearers that I have left over from the unit that I'll show you in a minute, because I have a unit of 40 that I run with one musician and standard. These orcs, I can't even begin to tell you where I got these, but I think they look really cool. I only have 12 of them, but they look really neat. Some guy said they were from France. I don't know. Then this is what made me decide to do this. I just picked up and painted my last 10 pewter black orcs. So yeah, that's a unit of 60. That's heavy. That's about 12 pounds worth of miniatures there. And again, I have them with, that's Grimgore there, but I use him as a champion. It's going to take a while to focus. Use him as a champion with that banner, and then over here, that's another standard bearer, and that orc hero there in the center, he's a champion. I don't know, 60 looks kind of cool. And then these are the old black orcs. Again, 2 units of 25. I push them together for 1 unit of 50. I thought that looked kind of cool. And then over here we have Ruglugg's armored orcs, and Ruglugg's pretty badass there, and the little goblin standard bearer there. I have this dude here. He's again not a GW model, but he just kind of looked really cool. So he's my black orc lord. If I ever run him on foot, I bought him specifically because there is the map that you can get to make him scout, so he'd be scouting in Frenzy. I thought that would be kind of fun to play. Then I just painted up 3 orc chariots, and yeah, I squeezed an archer in there because I wanted him to have a crew of 3. So yeah, I had to raise up the chariot driver on a little barrel, which I painted, even though you can't see, and finangled the rest of the guys in there. So I have 3 of those. I have 3 makeshift when I'm using 4 mangler squigs, and when they go kersplat and they have random movement, I have the goblin actually comes off. So that lets me know if I can direct him or if he's kersplatted, and now I have to move randomly. I have 2 scratch-built Doom Divers with some crew there. I have this many Savage Orcs. Now the white one is the blonde Borakot, and he's my shaman that I run with the unit. Sometimes I've never really run him back like 5th edition maybe, but I do have I believe 14 or 17 more Savage Orcs like these on boars to paint up. That's one thing I have to paint up. So I got 17 more boar riders, Savage Orc boar riders to paint up. Over here I have the first unit of 35 squigs with some regular goblins behind them. I believe that's 15 goblins and 35 squigs, and another 35 squigs and 15 goblins behind them. I have the 2 giants, which the first one I painted I thought looked pretty neat, and so my son and I started watching the Avatar cartoon, and so after I painted the first one, I stripped them down and painted them in the Avatar colors. So I have 1 giant there that's representing the Ice Tribe. This one is Fire Nation. I have another pewter one that's going to represent the Earth benders, and so I have to paint him. He looks exactly like these guys too, but he'll be painted in earth tones. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the airbenders because they're typically all bald, so I'd have to router off the beard and the head, and I'm not looking forward to that. So I think I'm going to go with the theme of the show and say all the airbenders are gone. So we'll just have 3 representing water, fire, and earth. No air. And here I have, you can call it 6 units of 20 or 1 unit of 120, because I have all little command models there. Those are the Night Goblins with spears. And here we can call it 3 units of 20 or 1 unit of 60 Night Goblins with bows. I like these older Night Goblin fanatics. I think they look pretty cool. And that's, I only have 6 of them. Here I have some miscellaneous guys with the silver moons. Not sure what to do with them. And then these guys, sometimes I use them as a Goblin BSB, just one of them, because they kind of stand out with the little pumpkin cave squig. Then these guys I use all the time. These are my 4 level 2s I usually run them as. So I have the one with the skulls there, and the one they call Bones, and I call Moonstaff, and of course the one with the little symbols. This is my usually level 4 now running. He actually has a shrunken head, so he's level 4 shrunken head to go with the Savage Orc Biggins. I have these 2 guys. This is typically my level 4 on foot. The guy it's all in yellow. And over here is the 40 Savage Orc Biggins. These are the not the newest plastic models, but the edition before. And again, that's heavy. That's about 8 or 9 pounds worth of metal there. In addition, remember I had the 30 other Savage Orcs from the edition before that. And then here I have 10 Snotling bases that will no longer exist in the army because I'm scratch building some pump wagons, and they're coming out pretty cool. I'm running into some problems trying to figure out how to do I did the spiky roller, I got the wheels, I got the base, I got the chariot base, I made everything for it. The only thing I'm working on is trying to figure out how to make a really cool looking sail, and that's going to go on there because my Snotling pump wagons will have the sail as well as the spiky roller upgrades always. So we have that. So what's not on the table, again, that I have to paint is one more giant like that. I have about 17 more boars of Savage Orcs like that. I have 23 Orc boar boys that are approximately 30% finished. So they will be coming on the table. And then non-assembled, I have probably about 150 to 200 just regular goblins. So yeah, I have a lot of those. I can't imagine I'll ever use them because there's 120 night goblins right there with spears. I can't imagine double that in regular goblins. But again, they're not even assembled. They're still on sprues. I want to get the boar riders in. Again, here's the marauder shields from this side. They just kind of really cupped in nicely for the goblins on wolves instead of those other shields that they came with. And I like them a lot. I think the shields add a little more menacing degree of menace, I guess you should say, to them. As far as what I want left for this army, I could stand to get probably to flush out these Surmon orcs with the white hand on the back. I'd like to run 2 units of 36 would be kind of cool. So maybe, what is that, 36 more of those I'd like to buy. I would like to have an Ragnarok spider, because I like the shrine, catch shrine, where you get the adds +1 to channeling, so that would be kind of cool to put in with those all those shamans there. I'm not even sure how many points this is, but again, I have one more giant to paint, about 14 or 17 orc boys, Savage Orc boys there. I have 23 on deck that are almost completed, and yeah, the Ragnarok I'd like to buy and get on the table. So this is my army for Orc and Goblin. I gotta say, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that the Dark Elves aren't liking this army too much, because they had a lot of these movement trays were coming from my Dark Elf army that I've been playing. So they're all sitting, laying down now instead of standing upright on their movement trays. So I think next army I show off will probably be the Dark Elf army. Get those guys back on their movement trays, but I'm going to have to disassemble these. I think I'm going to leave these up until I get the rest of the boars painted, and then I can do this again with them. I think I have just enough room on that front corner there to put the 23, and then move the goblins over. Yeah, that's all my terrain. Ow, just hit my head in the ceiling. It's all my terrain. It kind of got messed up, hobby kitty, and from playing and messing around and stuff. Yeah, so I'll take criticism. Normally I don't ask for it, but if somebody wants to tally up the points for that without characters or character upgrades or special banners, that'd be kind of fun. I have to run now and get this uploaded and off so that viewers can view it. Thanks for watching. If you dig it, let me know. If you don't, keep it to yourself, because that's what Thumper's mom said, right? If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Alright, Tube, Rubicon's out. Bye.